What's going on, y'all? This is Nate's Plate, where I'm talking about some opinions mainly. When I go over some topics that's currently going on, but this video is more so a rant. It's covering the recent anime convention that I've been to, NYCC 2018-2019, second year in a row. But this is not directed at AnimeNYC. This rant is more so about New York City Comic Con, which is usually held a month earlier. I believe AnimeNYC has been going on for about, I think this is their third or fourth year. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But it's a more fulfilling experience for me rather than going to New York City Comic Con, which I have been a devout follower of the NYCC scene for as long as they had a small following. As of lately, I haven't found myself too interested in going to AnimeNYC based on the way how they do their business. This is mainly geared towards the pricings. And enjoy the pictures and videos that I have on AnimeNYC as I'm talking smack about New York City Comic Con. But my main gripe with New York City Comic Con is the pricing. And I loved going to New York City Comic Con for the entire weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I remember at a time, for me, it only cost me $70. Now I'm going to bring up a picture here, and you can see that one ticket alone for a single day is $55. I want to point out that they discontinued the 3-day pass all entirely. They added a 4-day pass, but the 4-day pass's price is laughable if you really look at it. I think now they increased it to $195, and I've never paid that much for a ticket for a New York City Comic Convention, when mainly I'm going for video games, pictures, and just to hang out. Since that is the main goal, that I go to the cons to take pictures, play video games, and hang out, and probably cosplay, I didn't see a need to go to New York City Comic Con this year. The years before, I am boycotting New York City Comic Con. I completely disagree with the whole ethic of discontinuing the 3-day passes and to allow only single-day passes with the price of $55 each. And if you wanted to go for each of those days, that would be about more than like $160. So it was not worth it for me at all. And I just think that it's a way to take advantage of the fans. It is a good thing and a bad thing. So the popularity of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, actually gave rise to this whole Comic-Con movement. And I remember at a time that I used to go to Midtown Comics if I wasn't able to buy them online. And used to go to Midtown Comics, pay for my 3-day pass with like tax, so it'll be like $75. I'm good. I get to go, have fun, eat food, take pictures, and have a pseudo cosplay. And then the years following, because it started to get popular, more and more popular, lines started to build up by Midtown Comics, and I would have to find myself leaving earlier to try to get online and to secure myself a ticket. But the point is, even though there was lines, there was still ways for you to get tickets. There was still influx of tickets. Now Comic-Con discontinues it, and their reasoning was because they said they wanted everybody to get a chance to go. By discontinuing having Midtown Comics distribute these tickets, not everybody has to go, and we have to rely online. And the mere fact of that, relying online, these tickets sell out in seconds. And I just think that they're really taking advantage of the common folk, and I just think that's wrong. I don't think you should abandon the 3-day pass and just make single-day passes so you can make more money off an individual, rather than just leaving the passes in all entirely. Because the Jacob Javits Center was a big venue. It's a big venue, and it can fit a lot of heads up in there, and there was no reason to discontinue it. Now, my thing is, I will never go to New York City Comic Con again unless someone gives me the ticket to go. But as of like a few years ago, I was done with that chapter. As of when they made that announcement, I was done with New York City Comic Con and on to bigger and better things, which is Anime NYC, which is pretty much in the same venue. It's 1 month later, and it's the greatest thing ever. It's like how I remember what Comic Con used to be. So, going forward, I am going to continue going to Anime NYC events. I've been to Anime Boston, that was fun. I've been to Dragon Con in Atlanta, which is the biggest convention of the year for the South, or for Georgia. Those events were fun. Alright, let me make this note, because I'm in the mood to talk anime. So, Dragon Con was actually the first time I've cosplayed as any type of character. I cosplayed as Fumikage Tokoyami from My Hero Academia. I was the schoolboy version of it, and I actually had someone approach me and said, "Oh my gosh, I love your cosplay." And then the thing that she said, made me feel kind of like cool inside. I said, "Man, I don't get to see a lot of black cosplayers." And not only that, I think I was tagged by somebody else on her post on my cosplay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh snap. And it got like a lot of likes. This was some time ago. So, yeah, that actually got me kind of hyped. And I'm like, yo, I want to do this cosplay thing a little bit more. So yeah, that got me really hyped into this whole scene. But yeah. Thank you for hearing me rant. If I have anything else to add, I'll put it over here. But it seems like Anime NYC is the place to go. The prices are reasonable. They have 3-day passes. You can get them everywhere. You can get them online. You can get them on site. You can get those tickets at Go Curry. And I believe I have a picture of my receipt at Go Curry where I bought myself the weekend pass and a nice bowl of chicken katsu. And it was delicious, man. It was worth it, man. I think I'm going to go back there. As I'm doing this video, I think I'm going to go back and head over there and get myself another bowl, because I haven't eaten anything all day. But yeah, that's my rant. Moving forward, Anime NYC. No more New York City Comic Con. Thanks for listening to me. Take care. We'll talk later on, and I'll have another video back in the near future. I'm going to be busy with school and all, so this is why these videos are not coming out consistently anymore. I'm working on Chicago video, then I gotta work on the Marvel videos that you guys can see. I went to a Marvel exhibit, but yeah, let me not take away from the rest of this video because it's going on too long. Like, share, subscribe. This is Nate. Talk to you guys later.